Shocking turn. Park Eun Bin and Rowan finally confirm what fans suspected all along. The calm before the storm. K-drama Haven family, take a deep breath and sit down because what I'm about to share with you is the story fans have waited for. Not for weeks, not for months, but for years. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. For so long, whispers filled the air. Were they just friends? Were they simply co-stars? Or was there something deeper, something real, between Park Eun Bin and Rowan? Well, last night, all of those whispers finally erupted into truth. Because Park Eun Bin and Rowan have confirmed what the fans suspected all along. And let me tell you, it was not just a confirmation. It was a revelation. One that sent social media into chaos, brought fans to tears, and left the entire industry stunned. The unexpected scene. It didn't happen at a press conference. It didn't happen in a pre-written agency statement. No, this happened live in front of cameras, in front of fans when no one expected it. Rowan and Park Eun Bin were attending a celebratory event, a fan meeting disguised as a casual anniversary gathering. The atmosphere was light-hearted, filled with laughter and music. Fans held up banners, shouting their names, waving glow sticks in unison. And then, just as the evening seemed to be wrapping up, the host asked the question that had been lingering for years. You two have such undeniable chemistry. After all this time, what do you want to say to the fans about your relationship? The entire hall fell silent. The long pause. Rowan and Park Eun Bin exchanged a glance. A single look, but one that spoke volumes. His hand shifted, almost nervously. She tucked a strand of hair behind her ear, her lips curving into the faintest of smiles. The crowd leaned forward, hearts racing. And then, instead of dodging the question, instead of giving the usual "we're just colleagues" answer, Park Eun Bin leaned toward the microphone. Her voice trembled slightly, but her words were clear. The truth is, we're not just colleagues anymore. The explosion. The audience gasped. Fans screamed. Cameras flashed wildly as reporters scrambled to catch every word. Rowan, standing right beside her, didn't hesitate. He reached out and gently took her hand, right there in front of everyone. His eyes softened, his voice steady as he said, "We've kept this to ourselves for a long time, but Eun Bin is someone very precious to me. We decided it's time you all know the truth." The hall erupted. Fans cried, clapped, shouted their names, some collapsing into each other's arms in pure disbelief. The emotional confession. But that wasn't all. Park Eun Bin, fighting back tears of her own, added, "We didn't want to hide forever. We just wanted to protect what we have until we were ready. And now, we want to share our happiness with you." The raw honesty in her voice shook everyone in the room. Rowan, visibly emotional, continued, "She's been my strength in difficult times. She's more than a co-star. She's my partner, my best friend. And yes, someone I love deeply." That was it. The word had been spoken. Love. Fans' reactions. Social media platforms went into immediate meltdown. Hashtags exploded within seconds. Hashtag Rowan and Bin confirmed. Hashtag Eun Bin Rowoon love. Hashtag Dream Couple Israel. Clips of Rowan holding Eun Bin's hand circulated within minutes, racking up millions of views. Fans from across the globe posted videos of themselves crying, cheering, screaming in joy. One fan wrote, "We prayed for this day. And it's finally here. They're real. They're actually real." Another added, "The way he looked at her when he said love, that wasn't acting. That was truth." Industry reactions. The entertainment industry was shaken to its core. Reporters scrambled to release articles. Industry insiders whispered that both agencies had known for a while but chose silence out of respect for their privacy. One insider leaked, "Everyone who worked with them could see it. The way they took care of each other off camera was different. This was only a matter of time." Park Eun Bin's tearful thank you. As the chaos of cheers and screams filled the hall, Park Eun Bin gripped the microphone one last time. Her eyes shone as she said softly, Thank you for supporting us all this time, even when you didn't know the full story. From now on, we hope you'll continue to walk this journey with us." Her voice cracked at the end. Fans responded by chanting their names in unison, creating a wave of love that shook the hall. Rowan's final words. Rowan turned toward Eun Bin, still holding her hand, and with a smile that melted hearts across the world. He whispered into the microphone. "This is just the beginning." The lights dimmed. The music swelled. And just like that, the confirmation that fans had been waiting for became a moment that will forever be remembered in K-drama history. The aftermath. Within hours, entertainment news outlets declared it the biggest love confession of the year. Fans trended celebratory hashtags in multiple languages. Even celebrities began to weigh in, congratulating the pair on their courage and love. And as the dust settled, one thing became clear. Rowan and Park Eun Bin's story was no longer just a fantasy fans dreamed about. It was real. It was happening. And it was only just beginning. The internet meltdown. When Park Eun Bin and Rowan stood hand in hand on that stage and finally confirmed what millions had suspected, the internet didn't just react, it exploded. Within seconds, hashtags filled every trending list on Korean Twitter. Within minutes, Instagram fan pages had edited clips, slowed down the moment Rowan whispered "I love her," and posted it with captions like "History has been made." But it wasn't just Korea. The ripple spread across the globe. In the Philippines, Rowan and Eun Bin fans gathered in malls, screaming, hugging, crying as giant screens replayed the footage. In the United States, K-drama fans posted reaction videos showing themselves literally falling off couches, covering their mouths in disbelief, whispering, "They finally admitted it." In Nigeria, fans held live-stream watch parties, and when Rowan grabbed Eun Bin's hand, the crowd inside small cafes erupted as if their national team had just won a championship. Across Japan and Thailand, online fan clubs lit candles, declaring it the official birth of their dream couple. This wasn't just a fandom moment. It was a global cultural event. The industry shockwaves. Inside the entertainment industry, chaos ensued. Agencies scrambled to release official statements. Both Rowan's and Eun Bin's teams put out short, carefully worded press releases that confirmed the truth. Yes, they were together, yes, they had been protecting their relationship, and yes, they were asking for fans' continued love and support. But insiders began to talk. One manager revealed, "They've been together quietly for much longer than people think." Everyone on set knew, but they were careful. It wasn't fake chemistry, it was real. Another staff member from their drama days confessed, "There were moments in between takes, when they thought no one was watching. The way he'd bring her tea, the way she'd straighten his jacket. It was real care. We all saw it." Producers from award shows admitted they would deliberately seat them apart to avoid rumors. But even then, their eyes always found each other across the room. The secret was out. And now the industry was forced to accept that Rowan and Park Eun Bin weren't just an on-screen fantasy. They were a real-life love story unfolding in front of the world. Fan tributes that broke hearts. Fans didn't just celebrate. They created. On YouTube, tribute videos popped up within hours. One video titled "From Drama to Reality," Rowan and Eun Bin's journey, stitched together clips from their first drama, behind-the-scenes laughter, interviews where they praised each other, and then ended with a jaw-dropping moment of their public confession. Hit 1 million views in less than 4 hours. Artists flooded social media with fan art of the couple. Some drew them walking hand in hand under cherry blossoms, others imagined their future wedding day. On TikTok, fans created challenges like "Show your reaction" when they said, "We're not just colleagues anymore." And videos poured in of people crying, screaming, and even fainting. The fandom didn't just watch history. They immortalized it. The emotional weight on Park Eun Bin. But amidst the chaos, Park Eun Bin retreated briefly into silence. For years, she had guarded her private life, focusing on her craft, avoiding controversies. And now, in the blink of an eye, her most personal truth was shared with the world. In a heartfelt Instagram post the next morning, she finally broke her silence. Her caption read, We didn't expect last night to unfold the way it did. My heart was pounding, and even now I feel overwhelmed. But I want to thank you for your love, your patience, and for believing in us. This is not easy, but it is real. And I am grateful. Fans flooded her comments with love and encouragement. One wrote, "Uni, you don't owe us perfection. We just want your happiness." Another, "You deserve to love and be loved freely." The post reached millions within hours, proving once again that Park Eun Bin's bond with her fans runs deeper than celebrity. Rowan's tearful live broadcast. And then came Rowan. Late that night, unable to stay quiet, he went live on social media. His face appeared on the screen, raw, without makeup. His voice heavy with emotion. "Honestly," he said, his voice breaking, "I was afraid. Afraid of what people would think. Afraid of hurting Eun Bin by going public. But then I realized. Love is not something to hide forever. She makes me stronger. She makes me better. And I wanted you all to know the truth because you've been with me through everything." He paused, wiping his eyes. "And when I saw how happy you were for us, I knew we made the right choice. Thank you for protecting us, for cheering for us. Please keep walking with us." The comments section exploded with messages of love. "We'll protect you, Rowan. Crying with you. Thank you for being brave. You and Eun Bin deserve the world." That live broadcast became the most viewed stream in Rowan's career. The scene that will be remembered forever. But let's go back to that one moment. The one that shook everything. The way Rowan's hand reached out for Eun Bin's. The slight hesitation in her eyes, the courage in her voice as she admitted, "We're not just colleagues anymore." That clip has now been replayed millions of times across platforms. Analysts are already calling it the confession of the decade. K-drama historians are labeling it the moment that blurred the line between fiction and reality forever. Because for years fans had prayed for this. And for once, reality gave them what dramas only dream of. What's next? Now the world waits. What will this mean for their careers? For their projects? For their personal lives? One thing is certain. Rowan and Park Eun Bin are no longer just co-stars or colleagues, or even a rumored maybe. They are real. And the courage they showed will inspire countless others in an industry where love stories are often hidden, denied, or erased. And as Rowan himself whispered into that microphone before the lights went out, "And if this story touched you, subscribe and share it so we can keep his memory alive together. This is just the beginning."